Hey folks, Harley Day Rider back at you once again. Your good old friend HDR out here on his beautiful 2018 Road Glide Ultra. I was coming on this back road and I thought, man, I haven't been up this side road for a while, but look at this road. It's horrible. It's absolutely horrible, dude. I mean, I know which way to go here. We're going straight. I think we'll go this way. But yeah, it wasn't one of my best plans. A lot of nice houses up in here, though. You knew recently, myself and Mrs. HDR was looking at new houses. We went out and looked at a couple of newer houses, I guess. Something different that we were looking for. And I'm sure by now you've seen my garage video, and I've talked to you about putting the garage in. So the new house shopping is over. Sometimes you just want to keep what you have. And we've had people, oh, if you sold your house and go out and buy a newer house. And, yeah, but you know what? Getting older, folks, and I don't want to take out a new 30-year mortgage. I mean, we're looking at about 10 years left on our mortgage, and then our property's paid off. So that's where you want to be in life, right? I want to retire at 6, so then I got a couple more years to pay for my home. But that's where I want to be. I don't want to get into another 30-year mortgage, man. That's hell, we'll be 90 years old before we pay it off. Well, let's think 50, 60, 70, yeah, 85 or so, 87. I don't want to get into all that. So, you keep what you have. And what do you think about that? I mean, and I know people, you know, I know Bodine's just bought another house, and you know, they talked about downsizing, but you can't downsize when you want a garage, because we looked at townhouses and they come with a 1-car garage. Well, that's not going to do any good for anybody. We got 2 vehicles and a motorcycle, and maybe later on another motorcycle, so that's not going to make me happy. And I know they had to buy a new house because they moved, but what's your thoughts on that? Would you rather fix up your home that you have? I mean, you know what you have, you're comfortable. Or would you rather go out and ditch it and buy another one? I mean, and the other thing here is, too, I look at, shit, I hope I'm in there. I think I'm in the right place. The only other thing I look at there also with buying another house is, and our house is not a bad house. I mean, I don't know if you've ever seen my house, probably on the videos, you've seen it around, but it's not a bad home. It's just, we would have to fix things up for, you know, for somebody to come in and want to buy it. Because, you know, when you live in a house, you live comfortably, and there's some things that we know that could use updated that we're not going to update because we live in it and we're comfortable with it. So, but if I sold it, I might have to change something. I might have to get a building inspector in there, and they might say, oh, blah, blah. So then you're spending money to sell your house. That just doesn't make economical sense to me, right? Good economic sense. So, I mean, we've been in our house now for about 16 years already. So, you know, hopefully I got another 25 more good years left in my life. So, I don't want to go and get another 30-year mortgage, that's for sure. Now, if I'd hit the lotto, or somebody'd say, hey, you have a great, you know, uncle that just passed away, and he left you this big ranch up here on the hill, you know, with the gated community and all the barns, and now, if that was the case, that guy actually owns a big steel mill. Well, he owned a big steel mill, fabricating mill in Pittsburgh, so I don't know if he still does today or not, but he built his daughter this house right here, if you can see that house. And then she built that house back there for her son. Oh, money stays with money, folks. That's the way life goes. I always tell Miss Stacey Arce that your dad always told me that when I marry you, I get your dowry. Not your diary, your dowry, you know, all your funds. I didn't know it was in a negative balance. Oh, he tricked me. I'm just kidding. I married for love, not money. Luckily, she married for love too and not money. No, she married for looks, man. Hey. I don't know. Anyway, but back to the subject. Yeah. So let me know down below in the comments if you're more of a type of person to fix your house up, or if you wanted a 2-car garage, would you just sell your house and go buy another one? Oh, it's pretty easy nowadays, right? I think it's easier to buy a house than it is to get a home loan to do anything, really. Or, you know, like they don't really do it. And believe me, folks, there's no more second, third mortgages in life anymore. That doesn't happen. Since the big housing boom, nobody will loan you more than what your house is worth. And that's smart. Why would these people do that? One bank say that, he was honest. He goes, during that housing boom, people actually couldn't make their payments. They would just pack everything up, leave the keys on the counter of the house, shut the front door, and walk away. And what are you going to do to them? You know, you're going to repossess the house anyway. At least they're being honest. They can't afford it. You know, you take out 2 or 3 loans. Yeah, you know, if you have a $100,000 or $150,000 home and you owe $400,000 on it, it's still only a $150,000 home. If you try to sell it, you're still not going to pay it off. So that's crazy. Banks should have never been allowed to do that in the first place. Oh well. Anyway, that's a whole nother story. Alright folks, thanks for watching. Let me know down below in the comments. Remember, ride your own ride. Be safe out there. Harley Day Rider will be down and out in the beautiful southwestern Pennsylvania. Bye-bye for now, everybody. For sale. House and business. I could have the house and that used to be a meat butcher shop back here. Used to be really, really good meat. Old timer used to work here, and he get that fresh beef in there every day and butcher that stuff up. Woo, good stuff. All right, later.